Welcome back to Gem and Cozy. Join me as I prep for my spring launch on Easter and for my little birthday weekend. On Saturday, my boyfriend and I decided to drive to downtown Atlanta for Staple House. This is one of the few restaurants in Georgia that has a Michelin star, and they apparently have a really good sandwich. So we decided to drive 45 minutes for a sandwich, basically. We also tried out their pizza, which was a pesto and jammin combination, which was really good, especially if you like balsamic vinaigrette and arugula. There are so many pretty paintings and wall art around the Krog Street area, which is an 11-minute walk from Staple House. So we had a really nice time walking around. This past Sunday was Easter, and I really wanted to get these Peep stickers that I had created a few weeks ago in the shop, but I started to have hand pain and I just couldn't get myself to actually sit there and cut and print all of these stickers. So unfortunately, I started to feel better right around Easter weekend. And at this point, I had some sticker sheets and sticky notes that had arrived the week prior. So I decided to spontaneously just get everything together and launch on Easter to release all of my spring stationery and sticker goodies. Every time I see a little trinket or a sticker that someone drew or handmade, I really think about all the steps that went into it, especially since I've done it myself now. And it really makes you appreciate handmade art on a different level because it is very finite. There's no way that one creator is going to be able to mass produce certain products, and that makes it even more special in my opinion. Luckily, I was fortunate to be able to outsource many of my stickers, but when I was making all of these from home by hand like this, I was experiencing so much hand pain. And now that I've done this for years, every time I kind of use my hands a little bit too much, they start to ache now. So it's kind of like this reminder that I can't handle that much handmade, kind of like meticulous fine motor activity anymore, which is a bummer because I think at this point I just have a certain level of arthritis and joint pain. But since my hands were feeling a little bit better and a lot of people requested these Oh for Peeps Sake stickers in full size and mini size, I thought it would be nice to offer just a few sheets of stickers, even if that's not that many. Here's how I prep my table to take pictures of my stickers. I usually just use my desk and use some origami stars and butterflies. I also decided to make a spring sticker and stationery bundle. I've been doing this all year where every time a holiday or a new season comes up, I create a new sticker bundle that usually has one sticky note with it at a discounted rate. This one is the spring themed one, and I've been having so much fun just making about 5 or 10 of these. It's a very limited quantity, and it's just a fun way to offer you guys something that's already curated. It's also a great way to remind people of seasonal stickers and highlight some designs that you feel like may need a little bit more attention. This one was really fun to make since a lot of them are floral designs and a lot of clear stickers as well. The Lily of the Valley, the Coquette Gray Bunny, as well as the Every Season is Your Season designs all have a clear background. Here was everything I launched on Sunday. The most exciting part of this were the sticker sheets. You're cute as a button and bloom where you're planted.
It has 2 stickers on them. I've never seen the cutie sticker. The other ones don't have it. I got so lucky.
Once I launched my campaign and sent out the emails, shared my video of everything new at Gem and Cozy over my socials, I went grocery shopping and decided to do some meal prepping with my boyfriend. So if I'm being real, I don't really enjoy cooking. It's one of those things that I really try hard to romanticize, but I feel like it's very overwhelming and I spend way more time trying to organize my thoughts and plan everything out, so it ends up being really exhausting. And that was always weirdly disappointing to me because I've always wanted to be able to build myself up to enjoy cooking, but I realized that I just don't really like it as much as other people. The good news is my boyfriend likes cooking more than me, and he bought a huge bag of potatoes and wanted to make mashed potatoes and a potato soup that you can also make in bulk so that you could freeze them. There was a lot of downtime in between, so I found myself just sitting on the couch wanting to do some Stationery Club rewards. I turned on an old early 2000s TV show called What I Like About You, and I proceeded to stick some stamps on mailers for April rewards. It is so relaxing doing really simple repetitive tasks, and packing Stationery Club rewards is way more relaxing than packing orders. It's just nice to be able to turn off your brain once in a while and do something so repetitive that you just go into flow and you're not really thinking about anything. I realized that I needed to pack more of the sticky note club tiers, so I went back to my dining room table and created more bundles. I sort of go back and forth between packing one at a time and putting it in a mailer versus laying out a bunch of them like this and making the sets first. I think making the sets first goes faster, but it's kind of fun to switch it up from time to time so that it breaks up the funk. I was going to make this more of a weekend vlog, but I ended up recording more content on Monday, and I thought, why not bring you guys along? Sometimes expiration dates are what motivate me to cook, and I saw the tofu that I bought and had to make a little veggie stir fry with it. I'm almost done with this daily junk spread, and I realized that the easiest thing to stick on are parts of my meals. So since I cooked with the tofu, I stuck that there, and I had clementines. I threw away this expired bread. So it's like a bunch of random food things. I can't wait to see the whole page filled out. I also need something up here because initially I did some writing and then I decided don't like it. So I'm still filling up all the little boundaries. Okay, I have so many sticky notes that need to be quality checked. These are all extras that they had to send me, which were replacements for damaged and misprinted sticky notes. So I'm gonna have a packing day tomorrow and I really need the desk space, so I'm gonna go ahead and get through all of this and quality check and organize. This one's a tiny little box. Reprints always print better, and I feel like it's because they are smaller batches. The ink is always shinier. Look how nice they look. I'm glad that I changed the background on this because originally it used to be white and I made it like a soft pink and blue, and I feel like it added a nice dreamy effect to it. Next up, I already started unboxing some of these. These also printed so shiny. Look at that. It's glistening. The first set did not print shiny, so some people are gonna get shiny wiener dogs and some people aren't. Every time I post a video featuring a new product under my blank hurts and I hate the government, it's going to be with that same song that I've been using on Instagram and TikTok. I love that it's a full song now after the guy who posted it originally was, I think, just like ad-libbing or singing before work. Wanna talk about it, but I'll be late for work. It's so catchy. So here's an example of the first set and the second one. As you can see, this guy is like Edward Cullen in comparison. He's like glistening. This one is a little bit shiny and the ink is just like a little bit thicker. This one's a lot easier to read in my opinion, but they're both considered grade A because of the slight variability in print when you just work with printing companies. Off to the next box. I've been having some issues with my sticky note manufacturer because they raised the price of their sticky notes 4 times, not just once, but 4 times since the beginning of the year. And I think it's because of all the stuff going on with the US tariffs, but I reached out to them to ask them about just the details of what I could expect or why there were 4 increases at once, and they did not get back to me. They were like, we understand that that is a lot and we will let someone higher up get back to you. Never heard from them. I feel like an email saying, hey, we're trying to navigate the tariffs, so please bear with us, or something like that would have been really helpful. Ooh, this green is so pretty. Let me get all these out. Oh yeah. So now I'm going to each product and updating the quantity so that the amount that I have in the inventory is correct. So right here you can see 9 people have committed right now and I have 41 available, 50 on hand. So the cool thing is that Shopify has this option to adjust by, so you don't have to like click up and down to add it. So if I have 30 more that I want to add to the existing count, I can actually just add it here and it will automatically do the math and change it for me, which is so useful. Also, guys, I'm still reading or listening to Remarkably Bright Creatures, and it is so good. It's like the perfect amount of funny, introspective, like thoughtful. There are moments that make me kind of like emotional, but other moments that make me laugh. It's narrated in such a fun way because different characters have different voices, so the audiobook is so good. Ever since we got the new stand mixer, we have been experimenting with so many different recipes, especially random baking ones. My boyfriend and I decided to make lemon cupcakes from scratch, and Safi was definitely supervising, hoping for some scraps. I really taste the flour and it doesn't feel overly sweet. You know when you eat something really sweet and it just kind of coats your entire tongue? I feel like that happens way less when you bake things from home. So we ended our day with some cupcakes. It was like 9:30 p.m. and I was like, why am I eating this when it's almost bedtime? I guess the birthday celebrations continue through the end of the month. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.